नवे क्षितिज, नवे स्वप्न, नवा उत्साह. चला तर मग या सुंदर प्रवासाला सुरुवात करूया. न्यू होरायझन्स, न्यू ड्रीम्स, न्यू enthusiasm. So come, let us begin this beautiful journey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Each one of us present in the auditorium are truly enjoying our time at Sri Balaji University, Pune. You may be wondering about the purpose of our gathering today. I kindly ask the student managers to hold their excitement just a little longer as we have our esteemed speaker with us to reveal the purpose.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, Piyush Sawant from Mumbai, Maharashtra, Junior Student Manager at Balaji Institute of Management and Human Resource Development, specializing in HR.
I, Kajal Lalwani from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, Junior Student Manager at Balaji Institute of Management and Human Resource Development, specializing in HR, will be the masters of the ceremony.
We are thrilled to extend a sincere welcome to our esteemed guests, faculty members, and fellow students gathered here today. Your presence significantly enriches the importance of this occasion. We have the privilege of hosting the renowned guest speaker, Shailesh Banaeet Sir, Global Chief Human Resource Officer at Cybernetik, who will share his valuable insights with us this evening. On behalf of Sri Balaji University, we would like to extend our gratitude by inviting Dr. G. Gopalakrishnan, Director BIM HRD, to present as a bouquet as a token of appreciation.
So, it is my pleasure that I take this opportunity to share the aspects of Sri Balaji University Pune, where our engagement extends beyond interaction with corporate leaders. We benefit from rigorous training, coaching, and mentorship by industry professionals. This strategic preparation empowers all student managers at Sri Balaji University to differentiate themselves in the corporate world. Evident in our exceptional placement record of 97%, the university's success is driven by robust processes aligned to modern demands, updated curriculum, and a commitment to rigorous training and placement initiatives.
We are pleased to announce that Sri Balaji University, Pune has achieved commendable rating in prestigious Times B School Survey 2024, published on February 27, 2024. This honor underscores our commitment to nurturing this career ambitions of our student managers. I would also like to share that SBUP is number one private university in Maharashtra and Western India. Sri Balaji University Pune holds the prestigious position of being the fourth ranked private universities in India. SBUP secures the ninth position among the top 100 B schools in India, excluding government B schools, and 12th position overall. In terms of placements, SBUP has excelled, attaining the rank of top 13 B schools for placements, including government institutions, and impressive 7th rank among the positions of private B schools in all over India. Kajal, I believe it's now relevant for our student managers to listen to the guest speaker.
Yes, Piyush, fair enough. For this, I would like to call student manager Ms. Tabassum to introduce her experience.
Itabas Institute at Balaji Institute of Management, Human Resource Development, specializing in personal management, human resource. It is my great honor to extend a warm welcome, Shailesh privileged the recipient businesses here, Europe, the Middle East, IIM business lead, enabling ethics previously served as the global chief group of UAE is honored. Knowledge is with great pleasure to the mic.
Last one. Hostel. Hit the launch. But is actually time, job, what just to with the business based on again there is some why right now they are more high. They are trying to, but what exactly giving is wherever you what how go ahead and
You said it is 97%. You said it is 100% placement. But nobody is going back and checking. There is no introspection from students that what exactly I am doing. And the parents are also not thinking on that particular ground that what exactly the problem area which needs to be solved. What college is doing, what exactly I am doing. And as a corporate, if you look at it from an corporate perspective, you will always find, or what we normally struggle with, and not only from the HR perspective, but from each and every stream, that somebody said that we want to become a manager. and completing MBA, and then day one you are stepping in as a manager. Is it going to happen? No. And even if it is happening, is it good for you? What is the meaning of manager? Manage something, either resources, money, people, anything, right? But if you don't know, like we have a training program which talks about how the leadership program you normally hear. But we have started in one of my organization, we thought of this and then we started that for leadership, let's have some reverse engineering and also try to talk, because a person who is not a good team member, how this person can go ahead and become a good manager. Because if you don't know how it feels that when you are not cooperating, you are not competent enough, the competence is the issue, communication is the issue, there is technical compatibility is an issue, then in those scenarios, what sort of problem your manager is facing? So it is always starts that you try to become a good team member, try to understand what exactly you need to do.
Once you need to do, or I'm learning and organize. You're not
But the same thing you have to accept in the corporate, right? And even if you are not ready to accept what the HR people do, that learning and development is our area. I don't want to spend so much of time, because I can give you the resources, platform, I'll purchase course for you, or maybe I'll bring an external trainer for you. We will have a nice resort book for you, and then you will go, you will have your training and everything. Like every best facility what you can imagine or you can expect, almost everywhere we try to provide that. Now, while doing that, if you are not learning, then it becomes a problem. So what we do as an HR person, we go to the manager. Manager will always say that बिठाया तो था यार उसको वो सीख ही लिया. What exactly I can do? So we have added one parameter that your performance appraisal 10% will be dependent upon your training program. Then you don't have to do anything. If you have not completed your training program, the credits are not uploaded, the certificates are not uploaded in the system, the performance appraisal form will not open up for you. Now, even if nobody is going to provide you or nobody is going to give you any sort of help, do you really think as an employee you can afford 10% to वहीं पे चला जाता, and form is not going to open, so appraisal is gone. And it actually happens. It's not like that we are kidding. Most of the organization you will find that your learning is actually tied up with your performance appraisal. Okay? So that moment you will do it on your own, because you will take your own responsibility. You will learn, you will go ahead and you will complete that certification, so that you can actually go ahead and fill up your performance appraisal form. You can actually go ahead and demand for the promotion or better rating, which will result into a better percentage of salary hike. So on that ground, you have to start realizing that whatever the institute is doing, this is, you take it as a complimentary. It is not what exactly you can demand that it is my right. Now, not like in comparison perspective, but when I was in IIM, we have seen in that particular scenario, they used to give us a bunch of books which was never discussed in the class. बोलना बोलना. So it is like every time you travel there, you go, your bag is full of books, and then you are coming back. They are just talking about the concepts in the class. They are least bothered that how much syllabus you are going to complete. The book is given, it is your responsibility that you have to read that. They'll only talk about certain case studies, and through that case study, it is your responsibility that even the case study you have to read, you have to do the interpretation, and they will just, as a lecturer, they will help you. That is what the things are happening, and still you have to do it. You don't have a choice. Now, when you are here, we have seen that they are working really hard. The GG sir and everybody is like taking the HBR and
convince you have to meet business. College you basic it employee work. Okay, one. talking about. Jobs are and it everywhere. They are saying one the different work with you don't have good because the who are working creates a problem, because that's what we started, that we stopped hiring from the major tier 1 cities. We are in Pune, it's been 35 years, we are sitting in Pune, we have 2 factories, we have a design center in Pune, but we don't hire from Pune. And this decision has been taken because we have started thinking that these guys from the better tier 1 cities, or maybe with a kind of better environment, better facilities and everything, they don't value the value for opportunity, that is missing. That's why we started going to tier 2, tier 3 cities. I will not name, but we went to a college and then we hired people. What we say that there is no job, there is no opportunity given. If you need an opportunity, you have to go to a premier city, right? But we went there and we have seen there are like multiple companies which are coming, bigger global organization, they are also coming and they are also hiring from there. And after hiring 20 people, we have seen out of those 20, around 5 to 6 people, they have resigned within a year. And the kind of organization what we are, we take around 6 to 8 months, where you get completely trained. When you are working on high-end technical solutions, when you are working complex problem solving, when you are working complex designing, those kind of things, the bigger projects and everything, you are giving them hands-on experience. 5-6 people resign, and 5-6 were there जिनको हमें खुद बोलना पड़ा कि भाई जाओ, right? Now ultimately, after doing that hiring activity, after doing so much of effort and then spending 1 year and everything, what you are getting, not even a 50% is a kind of an workforce which can be retained after a year. And even though people who are going, 5-6 people, when they are resigning, you are not looking forward to stop them. I called the HOD and I told her that whether you would like to ask this person that can we try to retain. She's like, it's okay, जाने दो उसको. वो नहीं जाता तो I would have told you कि उसको निकाल दो. Now this is the kind of a scenario where the seriousness is lacking. You might be thinking that maybe this is like completely all bashing which is going on, but you just look at the earlier, no, it's not about the generation. I have seen people who are serious and they are damn serious about what exactly they are doing, what exactly they want to do. People come with the complete roadmap. And luckily, apart from these 4 interns, I have a team member who is from this college only. And she came through different, not from directly hire, but she came from outside. She was working somewhere, then she joined us. And when I talk to her, I see the discipline. I see the emotional quotient is so high that I actually envy her, that even with 2 years of experience, I actually still dream to have that kind of a stability. People are talking ill. There is a corporate politics. If you are living in a bubble, somebody is already sitting there, जो bubble फोड़ देगा. And this person can be your colleague, this person can be your junior, this person can be your manager. So don't expect कि सिर्फ managers की वजह से people are leaving the organization because of the managers and all. This is what we listen. There is a toxic environment and all. We hear all these things. So toxic environment, if it is present in the organization, and I'm not denying that, it is actually difficult to handle. But you still find people, अगर toxic environment है तो company बंद हो जाना चाहिए था. Yeah, it is like everybody with an ability who can digest that poison on a daily basis. Like we have heard about like Vish Kanya, Vish Purush and all that, right? So do you really feel कि वो पूरा organization is built of these kind of people? No. They have that kind of an, you can say their defense is so strong that they are least bothered what is happening. Now if something happens to her, I ask like, are you not bothered? She's like, sir, I'm fine. I don't care. if 10 people are sitting with me for lunch or I'm eating alone, I don't care, because I'm here to work. I have never experienced that she is talking about work-life balance. I have never seen that she is talking about traveling, talking about reporting daily to office, talking about people not cooperating. Multiple departments are bugging. HR is always comes under a kind of a soft spot. That something is wrong, it is because of HR. Finance, normally people don't try to do this because numbers समझ में नहीं आते. Finance जो language बोलता है वो language finance को ही समझ में आती है नहीं आती, we don't know. But it is all too many heavy words which comes in, so that's why everybody is away like इनको दूरी रखो. We are not going, they are not coming to us, we are happy. But with HR it doesn't work. Same happens with marketing as well. Same happens with operations. So other maybe departments you may not feel that it is like when you are going to get targeted or not. But it is like that. Now in this scenario, when you are talking about like sharpening your skills, somebody was talking about like creating the competencies and other words, I just forgot that. But when we are talking about these words, you have to understand that whatever you are learning, you have to prepare yourself. Don't take it like word to word, but it is you can say that it is a war out there and you have to prepare yourself. But whatever efforts the institute is taking, it is one part. Now they cannot force you to build that. You have to prepare this kind of a mindset. How you are going to manage your bosses, how you are going to ensure that even the work environment is toxic. Why we say toxic? Because somehow we are not able to say cope up with the pace, cope up with the kind of pressure what they are putting on you. And that's why then we start getting into this blaming. ये नहीं support कर रहा है, वो नहीं कर रहा है, I am doing so much of hard work, I am doing this, I am doing that. This is what exactly we feel. And whenever you, like as an HR, you guys will get a chance to sit for the performance interview. And every year you will find that the whole organization, if you rate them on a scale of like 1 to 4, normally it has been used, that 4 is the highest. You will find most of the organization, the self-review form, everybody is in 4. And if people feel that they have given 3, they feel that we are courteous enough to say that we have just met an expectation. 4 is like exceed expectation. Now the whole organization is exceeding expectation, but if you look at the number, balance sheet is talking something else. सब परफॉर्म कर रहे, फिर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को क्या होगा, वो क्यों नहीं परफॉर्म कर रही है? So it is like organization in some other entity, and the employees who are working, they are acting like some other entity. So in that scenario, start working on this, that how you will become realistic, and it will start from this day. Don't get into it. Instagram पे ये particular चल रहा है, but Instagram पे कभी ना interview होगा, ना Instagram पे काम चालू होगा, right? Even if you go to Instagram, you will find that the work is happening in altogether different. So always think what exactly you are seeing. There are certain ads what we see that might not be, I will not be naming it, but a job portal site, you might have seen the ad that 2 colleagues are talking, one दूसरे को पूछता है, before like celebrating your birthday, we are celebrating your farewell. So बंदा 1 साल भी कंपनी में नहीं टिका है. So how it will look on your CV? So what response the person gives, CV पे पता नहीं, but बैंक बैलेंस में या बैलेंस ये इसमें अकाउंट स्टेटमेंट में it will look really good. Don't get into it. Typically once or twice you are switching within a year, 1-2 बार ठीक है. But when in every interview people will start asking you, now explain why you have changed the organization. 1 साल 2 साल कर लोगे, but when you are reaching to that cream layer where you are actually targeting a bigger position, उस time पे with a 15 years of experience you are explaining why you have changed 7 organizations or 8 organizations. अब बैंक स्टेटमेंट देखे या CV देखे, right? So these are the harsh realities what you will find, that how after 2 years how these things will start. And I really come across with certain people, they say कि नहीं sir 2 साल 3 साल तो मेरा ये target है that I am going to stay with this particular organization, be it anything, I will stay and I will ensure that whatever the जितना tough situation पहले 2-4 साल में मिल जाए ना, उससे बेस्ट कुछ भी नहीं. Then we get into a scenario कि अब इससे बुरा क्या ही होगा, right? Just forget about like you are sitting here, rather than you are sitting maybe say Pakistan, or you are sitting in right now in Iran and you are completing your study, right? तब उस टाइम में उससे बुरा और क्या ही हो जाएगा ना, right? Now you are sitting here, cozy chair, proper things are there, attendance wise is like now you don't have to sign anything, machine दे दिया है, it is there, it is done. Somewhere it's a problem कि अब proxy नहीं मार सकते, right? But think about the scenario and you start working on a scenario where you are sitting right now, how you are blessed. So tomorrow if somebody says that lecturer ने आके बोला कि इतना तो करके ही लाना है, and then you think यार क्या है ये, उस कॉलेज में देखो ऐसा होता है, right? But उस कॉलेज में अगर वैसा होता है तो how much the kind of environment you are going to get within the college and post as well, how you are going to compare that right now and after 2 years, that you have to start thinking. Is it making sense? I hope, like, how many of you thought that we'll be having this kind of a discussion? लगा था नहीं लगा था, that what exactly we are going, नहीं लगा था. Looking at a CHRO and maybe the kind of maybe background वगैरह and all that, that's why I introduced that it will be a kind of a backbencher discussion, okay? So, and nothing is going to change whatever we are talking, it is always better. And I actually appreciate certain level that whenever I go to college, or maybe even if it is a one-on-one coaching which is happening, I always give 2 options, that what exactly you want. You want a normal sugar-coated, and there was a controversial YouTube video, I don't know how many of you follow YouTube, but there was a big controversy over TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, and there was a famous video, and one term I really liked it, that strawberry wali dunya and all that. How many of you are aware, at least? Okay, so we still have people who can watch at least 20 minutes of YouTube video, right? So that is a problem. The attention span is what also we are struggling. I don't know how the lecturers handle it, but it is actually becoming a problem that people are sitting and for an hour they are actually paying attention. Even if in corporate meetings we find 10-15 minutes, people started fiddling, phones shuru ho jate hain, and nobody is doing, because we know and we see people, right? This is what is happening. Now people are not even interested कि 20 minute का कोई YouTube का video देख ले. It was like earlier bigger podcast, bigger audio books, reading वाले से हम audio shift हुए, then we shifted to YouTube, अब YouTube से then we have shifted to Reels, because अब Reels में भी how many of you actually watch 2 minute वाला reel? सच बोलना. Okay. If it is, we find it that it is bigger one, we are least bothered कि exactly वो क्या बोलने वाले. So that is a problem, and where you guys have to start working, because if your focus is not there, then again it becomes a problem, because focus से काम नहीं होगा, and then if you, there is a multitasking kind of a thing which is happening, then it becomes a challenge for us as a professional, that we cannot concentrate. And after doing MBA, it is expected from you guys that you will come with lot of research, analysis, and even if you are preparing PPT and all that, nowadays you don't have to spend a lot of time to prepare PPT, right? AI is there. You put Excel, AI is there, right? Analysis is happening, your research are happening, reports are happening. हम plagiarism भी उसमें से check कर लेते हैं. We instruct ChatGPT कि ऐसे लिखो कि plagiarism ना लगे, ऐसे लिखो that it is a humanized and all that. Then AI came and it also came with the courses that how to use AI, right? अब AI ही हमको बताता है. People are so smart, वो ChatGPT को पूछते हैं कि ऐसा एक prompt बताओ कि ये वाला situation कैसे solve करूँ. Then it gives you a prompt, right? So everything is happening, but the way things are changing for you, it is also changing for the other people as well. So nobody is expecting कि आप कितना अच्छा PPT बना के ला रहे हो. They will expect that how much analysis you are doing. What are your recommendation? Why you are recommending certain solution? अगर MBA person is not going to give me that, then why I should hire an MBA, right? तो better है 10, 12, some tech savvy मिल जाते हैं, or you hire a certain people with nominal graduation and all that, you teach them. Hardly 1 month, 2 months, you teach them how to use AI and they'll start working for you, right? So the problem is not like AI or the new technology or what is coming. The problem is our own attitude. If you come with a proper problem identification, because if you can do a lot of research and a lot of analysis of a particular organization, then you will be able to identify what is the problem, or maybe somewhere something is brewing. It is not completely cooked kind of a problem, but ye problem hoga. That this is where we are heading. And if you are doing this prediction, if you are trying to identify that these kind of things, and you are all equipped with that. When HR person comes in that I don't like numbers, or maybe because something is not happening and somewhere we treat HR कि ये नहीं मिला, so मैंने ये ले लिया. Like when we were in engineering, हमारे लिए ऐसे होता था कि that it was like hyped, so you have computer, IT, फिर वो नहीं मिला तो ये नहीं मिला तो ये, और फिर सिविल मिलेगा कि कुछ नहीं मिला तो फिर अभी वो ही मिल गया. Like it is not that what you have like chosen कि मुझे यही जाना है. There might be certain people who will be going for that. Nothing against anything. It is just a part. Maybe you can take it as like a kidding kind of a thing. But this is how it happens. So if you have chosen something, and even if you have not chosen, for that matter, you have not chosen something, but now you have already stepped into it. And don't get into that thing. Like Three Idiots, it was like one of my favorite film as well at that particular point of time. But the way we go ahead, we find that guy जो price बताता है. What was his name? Price बताने वाला. Karina's good memory. Okay, so the way you will grow, you will find that the Suhas makes more sense than Ranch. Obviously it's a hard work, right? 20-25 हजार का शू आपने लिया and somebody has spilled something on it. Do you really feel that you will be calm? You will be calm? That is how it is, because then you start realizing that the real life is something different. So it has nothing to do with कि वहाँ पे क्या दिखाते हैं, and then you realize that now I have taken an admission. Now I have to make most of it. Like after coming into HR, initial, because of the engineering background, initial 4-5 years I was in a dilemma that मैं शायद switch मार लूँ. That even my manager used to ask me, नहीं जाएगा ना? At the time of hiring, she asked me कि I have seen that you are computer engineering background, एक साल में switch तो नहीं मारेगा? You will not ask me कि मुझे technical में डाल दो. I said no, I will not. अब job चाहिए, everybody will say yes. Nobody is going to say कि हाँ, I will do it. Right? It is nothing like कि we are Gen Z and we will say whatever comes into our mind and all that. Nothing works like that. Be it right, if you really don't want to do it, but if there is a dilemma you have already chosen, so make sure that you are proving yourself right. And it is not about like your parents or somebody who is spending, and most of the people right now, they take education loan and they work. How many of you have taken education loan? So at least you know that जितना भी fees है वो भरने के बाद में after 2 years you have to start paying, right? So you have one motivation. Maybe it is like internal motivation or external motivation, whatever it is, but it's money, you have to pay it back to the bank. So anyhow there is no choice. So similar things for others as well. You have chosen something, you have to ensure that you are going ahead with that and you are putting a lot of efforts. These things maybe we not read or maybe we not get into the our books are there, it will help you to understand certain concepts, frameworks, but unless and until it will start from here, you will not understand that how you are going to implement that, how you are going to start making those skills valuable for the organization. Till that time it will not help you to get a proper job. And don't consider that I am at this level or maybe somebody is from that college and all that. It is just creating a platform for you. You are from this college, that's why you will get maybe 50 companies or 100 companies, or maybe your placement cell, your teacher, your dean, everybody will work that till my last student is not placed, they will not stop their efforts. So why you want to do that? Why it is not like कि सर इनिशियली आप 5 कंपनीज लेके आओ, हम लोग सब प्लेस हो जाएंगे? Why we are waiting, right? So think from that perspective that in 2 years what exactly I have to build, which are the skill set I am building from the academic point of view, but how I am actually working to ensure that wherever my interview is happening, the hiring manager, the HR person should feel that this guy will fit into my organization. Having your specialization, working and understanding about the other areas, other functions, the first year it will go into understanding multiple different marketing is there, your finance is there, HR is there, everywhere you will get all the subjects, but something is like मुझे क्या करना है? If you are into it, then once you will start working, then you will find that there is a problem. As an HR, if you don't understand marketing, if you don't understand finance, if you don't understand operations, supply chain or any other thing, you will not understand what exactly is happening there, and then you become irrelevant. Even if you are in marketing and you don't understand the business, you don't understand the revenue model of the organization, it will create a problem for you. Getting it? Making sense? Anybody who is like not making sense? Okay, even if it is there, you don't have a choice. You have to sit. Okay, jokes apart, but no sugarcoating, nothing is like what exactly you want, and ensure that the first row or your whoever is not here, your placement cell, and most of you who will be working with the placement cell, they will understand that how much hard work and efforts you have to put in to bring in one single organization in the campus. So it is not easy. They have worked really hard, they have created a legacy, and that's why all companies are coming. They are not coming for you. They don't even know who you are. So you got the launch pad. But now after this, they have done their job, that you are recognized, you are sitting for the interview. Now it is up to you that how you are improving. Your scores and everything you will manage, but the additional things what we have just talked for last around 50 minutes, what exactly you are going to do that. अब तो ऐसा है ना कि certifications, additional skill sets, SAP, ये वो सब everything they are taking care. अब बचा ये है कि you have to find out कि what is remaining. and how I'm going to work on that. Start preparing from right now. Prepare your plan that what you are going to do for 2 years, but which will make my life easy after that. For internship, for the campus placements, if I'm sitting, how much time I will take to ensure that the other person should feel that I am the guy he should or she should hire. Okay? Yeah. Thank you.
Would you want to ask some questions? Anybody? No? All answered? Yeah. We'll just take one or two questions.
Hello, sir. My name is Shruti, and I'm a fellow student at BAIMM Finance Department. So my question to you was that do you believe that giving unpaid internships to students is basically companies exploiting students in disguise?
Okay. Specifically, I really feel because that it should be paid because we pay, and it's a decent amount. But specifically, if you will ask, not from my organization perspective, my personal feeling is that it is like we need to have that reality check whether the internships are created to earn money or it is created to ensure that you guys get an exposure to the like a corporate environment. Specifically, if the way we treat internship, similarly corporates have started treating the same thing. They, even if they are paying you 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 30,000, 50,000, whatever is the amount, they are paying you, but the kind of work what they are giving you in 2 months, or maybe more if college is allowing people also extend. In that particular scenario, what kind of work you are doing? Are you really learning anything about the organization, corporate environment or not? Because 2 months में किसी ने तुमको पैसे दे भी दे दिए, 15,000, 20,000 दे दिया, 40,000, you are paying in lakhs. Are you really concerned about those 2 months or 3 months whether it is paid or not? My personal opinion, and I will not name, but there is one IIM where I am coaching the students, and at that moment I have seen from IIM, might not be the ABC, but I have seen people traveling from south to Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. They are going to I think it's Jharkhand. They are going on their own, 0 rupees paid. Now they will also say that I am from IIM. Okay, then I should be paid properly. Otherwise, I will not go. Now they are traveling, they are working there, they are spending for their food, their accommodation, everything. But they are going. Why they are going? Because we want to do some meaningful work and we want to understand. In the same institute, I came across one person who got an internship in one organization and he was paid 50,000 as an internship. But now out of say 100 people, one person got that, and most of the students they got like it was unpaid. So I asked them that why you have gone. It is not about, because they are like same thing what I have asked you. Sir, 2 महीने में क्या करना है, कितना कमाना है? It is not what we are, internship is not what where we are going to earn. Now even in Pune, people are not going from say this area, they want internship in Enjewadi. What about if you are getting in Kharadi? I gave you one example. People are not getting internship and still if you give them, they'll say, sir, आपका बहुत दूर है. There is one institute, you may not find it like it is too renowned and all that. So we thought maybe there people will understand that at least I should have an internship, and maybe post that if they are giving me a job, I should do it. We are not even getting people from there as well. So if you are getting internship, think about what kind of opportunity you are getting, fight for working from office environment. And then think about it, because 2 साल बाद तो कमाना ही है. And internship is an extremely important part, because that is the experience what you can discuss after a year. मतलब 1 साल के बाद internship शुरू हो जाएगा, 1 साल या 6 महीने में you will be sitting for the campus placement. What you will talk in that? किसी ने 50,000 भी दे दिया and they have asked you to file papers. Will it be worth? Will it be worth? Somebody is paying you 1 lakh and you just have to arrange files. You have to bring in printouts. Or you have to just fill in the data. Or you got a list of 100 people and you have to ensure that 50 people are coming for the interview. Do you think it is worth? Then think from that perspective, that this is my 2 months or 3 months is my investment, and I have to ensure that I am getting returns after 6 months or 1 year when I am sitting for the interview. So clear your mind. Done? Any other question?
Grat-
It's done? Okay.
Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. I would like to call upon stage Dr. Shweta Banerjee, Deputy Director of BIM HRD, to present token of gratitude to Shailesh sir. I would like to call upon stage Junior Student Manager Hari Priya to deliver the vote of thanks.
I, Haripriya Singh, Junior Student Manager at BIM HRD, specializing in PM and HRD on behalf of Sri Balaji University and the entire fraternity of institution, extend a hearty vote of thanks to our guest, Mr. Shailesh Banaeet, Global CHRO Cybernetik, who spared his time from his busy schedule to grace the occasion. Today, we were honored to listen to your valuable insights, which will undoubtedly inspire and guide us moving forward. We are deeply grateful for the wisdom you have shared. Learning from an expert like you has been a true privilege. To summarize the key takeaways, let me highlight a few points. A focused mindset. Distraction is the thief of potential. Guard your attention like your most valuable asset. Secondly, a good work-life balance. You can have it all, just not all at once. Life is about seasons of focus. Thirdly, your potential grows when you trade someday for today. Start before you feel ready. Once again, thank you, sir, for being such an extraordinary source of motivation and expertise.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ensure quick feedback.